classic caller. It's been a while. Hello, JackVid.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, JackVid. What's up? We're doing the podcast.
Oh,
We're on the after show. Welcome.
Thank you. So,
Go ahead.
I was wondering, what has been a moment where someone has done something shitty to you, and then, they screwed themselves in the end?
It backfired.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, it didn't backfire, but they just ended up screwing themselves by something else.
So it didn't backfire.
So it went well for them.
Opposite.
No, they screwed themselves in the end. So
So
Well, all right. I have there's a guy who I went to high school with, who I didn't like. He didn't like me. We feuded, and he would always, write things about me on Dead Journal. He was, calling me fat, being really mean to me. Mm-hmm. Well, I have a really successful internet show now, and I secretly make fun of this guy all the fucking time in our videos, constantly. And last time I checked in on his life, he had been fired from Dippin' Dots for arguing with his girlfriend on the cell phone during work hours. So, worked out great for me, and it kind of backfired for him, because all my other friends...
That's not what he's looking for, though.
From high school? Oh, are we trying to... Wait, what is he looking for?
Where it goes bad for him, not backfires.
So if he would have been nice to me, he probably would have been in a lot of videos, and you'd all know who he was, and you'd all be fans of him. But it went bad for him. So
it's true.
You have no idea who he is, and if you ever found out, a million jokes would instantly make sense to you, and you'd be like, oh, fuck that guy.
I live vicariously through this relationship because I also hate this guy and had a feud with him. Not to the level of this, but it was awesome.
We have a mutual friend who also feuded with this guy, who in high school took a shit on his car, and it was great. I knew where the shit came from, but the bad dude in question, the guy we hate, had no idea. So for like a week, it was interrogations amongst everybody we knew. Like, hey,
who pooped?
If I know a lot of people don't like me, but taking a shit on my car in front of my mom's house. Okay, you guys, you need to tell me who did this.
Who's the pooper?
Somebody took a shit on your car, man? That's crazy. So we win. But again, that's not what you asked for. So
no, but that guy did something literally shitty.
Oh. Let's continue talking about this, but I can't risk any more puns of that nature. No. Anybody else have any other stories?
I don't know that there's going to be one that honestly tops that relationship.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I will say this. Just about, there's a lot of people who maybe didn't like me, or maybe we weren't on the best terms or whatever, but that happens. That's life. But the people who I feel like went out of their way in high school to make life harder for me, or to insult me, or go after me in a way that was just really vicious or nasty, has all at one point served me food at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yep.
And I don't know how the hell that happened.
Yep.
And whatever. Let me just say, it's not like, the worst thing ever working at a food thing. Hey, you got to get your paperwork together. Sometimes you got to make ends meet. No disrespect to that.
I've served food before.
Exactly. Hey, you got to make that money, however. Yep. So that's not the insult here.
Nope.
The insult is the fact that they had to clean my table. You know what I mean? The insult is not the fact they had to do that to make a living, but when they had to come to my table as I'm discussing, the Nintendo press conference we're going to be directing next week, and they're taking ribs off my table. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
I'm in the same boat.
That's happened to me.
Everybody who is a shithead to me, I see them working in a restaurant when I'm a patron, or there's been like 2 cases where I'm driving through the town where our high school was, where I no longer live in that town, and I see that person walking down the street. And that's 2 things to me. 1, you never got out of this town. 2, you never got a car. And it's just like, yeah, I suck, don't I?
Or sometimes you see that loser walking in a random part, like downtown in some other city. Like when we saw Kevin.
Oh
Yeah,
that was weird.
I'm just kidding.
I
will say,
That was super
I'm just
bizarre.
bringing that up because it popped in my head for no reason. Kevin's a
Oh,
little
hey,
loser.
question in the
But-
chat. Do you tip the person who is a jerk or do you stiff them? I tip them
So
so
much.
fucking much.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
I make it rain. Here you go. Enjoy.
Yeah.
You got no reason to hate me. Here, take a
Hell no.
shitload of money.
Yeah. Oh man, that's great. Anyway,
That's awesome.
going back though, what I was saying, it was really. There was one time we were all in San Francisco filming something, and Kevin was just randomly across the street.
Yep.
We were like, "Oh, you're here? Okay." That was
Kevin,
really
hang out.
funny.
He followed us.
Yep.